I'm going to practice decision making with Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg rules. In this exercise, I'm going to play Solitaire. This is where I'm going to play 4 hands at one time so I can practice through the Charleston and also through the pick and discard phase of the game. The important part about playing Solitaire is that you've got to be able to compartmentalize your decision making because you're playing for 4 different players. So you have to pretend like you don't know what's in each of those hands. If you can do that and you have a set at home, give this exercise a try and let me know if it builds your confidence. If you don't know how to play yet, there's a link below the video to the lesson playlist. If you're new to Mahjong, or if you already know how to play and just want to build your skills, consider subscribing to my channel. That way you won't miss anything. All my tiles are out. They have been mixed and built into walls next to these risers. I am going to get 14 random tiles for the dealer, east, and then 13 for southwest and north. Everybody has their tiles, so let's see what we can do for the dealer. Oh, let's roll for prevailing first. I rolled a 7, so 1, 3, 5, 7 would be west. So I'll put 3 on the dice. I'll put it right there, I guess. Okay. Ooh, and I'm also going to get out my handy dandy Solitaire Charleston helper, but I need to move it over so you can see it. So bear with me as I move these. There. Now you can see how we progress through the Charleston. So let's go ahead and see what we can do for the dealer. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, now for the dealer, we have northwest, south. Let's see here. Then we have 4 dots, 4 BAMs. We do have a pair of 1s and a pair of 4s. You know what? We do have 1, 3, 1, 3, 4. We do have the makings of little chows, which is a mixed suit option. Anytime you have the same number of tiles in each suit, consider that. Now we do almost have news. Let's see if there's a transition hand that we might be able to play with that. I'm thinking of either picket fence. Actually, picket fence I think might be interesting. We have 1 through 5 in one suit, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a second suit, and then news with 1 when paired. But really we just have 1, 3, 4, and 5, 9. Yeah, I don't think that's a good mix. But there's also some news hands in mixed suits. Chop suey, sukiyaki, and chow mein. Chop suey is news with 1 when paired and chows in each suit, 1, 2, 3, which I think we might be able to do actually. 1, 2, 3, that's 7 tiles, which is a little short. Let's see, as an option, let's keep the dots, because maybe we could play news lineup, which is a sequence of 1 to 9 with news and 1 when paired. So let's see what we can do there. And then maybe just break up those 4s and pass those 3. I think chop suey. Chop suey or 1 suit with honors. Let's see what we can do for south. I think for south, we should play the same thing. Look at winds and a suit. Let's pass those three. I was thinking we might be able to do, is it sukiyaki? 4, 5, 6 in each suit with news. 4, 5, 5, 6. We have a gap though. We don't have any dots. Since there's a gap, I think I'll wait and try that another time. So let's focus on one suit and honors. Okay, here we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we have a 3 bam. There is a making of little chows. There's even a 4 there. But what I really would like to do is a hand of honors. Look at all those honors. 7 towards a hand of honors. As an option, I think I would keep the cracks and pass those 3, because we could do cracks with dragons. We might even be able to do a date hand with the dragons. Anytime you have dragons, you want to have multiples though of dragons. You might be able to make a date hand work. So let's see if we can pick up any dragons and we'll look at date hands. So let's see now what we can do here with north. Mixed suits. 4, 4, 3, just 1 dragon, 1 wind. 2, 3, 5, 9, 4, 6. I'm thinking 2, 4, 6, 8 mixed suits, little 2, 4, 6, 8, since it's in mixed suits. As an option, let's keep the dot and maybe even the honors and pass those 3, because we could maybe play honors with dots. Honors, 1 suit and honors is a really great fallback hand because there are both pair hands and sequence hands. There are even jade hands that you can do, and gate hands with 1 suit with honors. So there are a lot of options with 1 suit and honors. It's very flexible. So let's go ahead and start the Charleston. We get to pass 3 times. For first right, east will pass to south. South to west, west to north, and north to east. And we can see what we have. We're thinking dots or 1, 2, 3. We got a 3. 1, 3, 1, 3, 3. Let's pass those 3. 1, 3, 1, 3, 3. Let's give up the 8 and keep the 4, because we could do, oh no, it's 3, 4. We don't have flexibility. We need 1, 2, 3. It's got to be 1, 2, 3. Let's give up the 4 and keep the dots, because that's what we have the most of. Okay, well, we do have BAMs too, but I think there's a better consecutive with 1, 3, 4. And 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 6, 1/2 dozen the other. Let's move on. Okay, we want news with cracks. So here's a crack, and now we have a pair. I am not going to pass a pair, so we need to give something up. News lineup, I don't think has any pairs in the sequence. I think that's with dragon lineup. So news lineup is number 10 on page 18, sequence of 1 and 9 in 1 suit with news and 1 when paired. So we do not need a pair in there. There's like numbers. We don't have a choice though. We have to do it. Okay, we're going to risk it. Okay, here we wanted honors. We got nothing. So we're going to pass that. We could make it a little better and pass those right there. Let's look at north. Oh, 2, 6. Because we're trying for little 2, 4, 6, 8. If we get a 4 dot, we could even do big 2, 4, 6, 8, which is a higher value hand. Let's give up those 3. Oh, you know what? We don't need this. Let's keep the west. Keep the honors and pass the number tiles. Number or honors are higher value. Okay, so we're done with the first left or first right. Now we're going to go across. So going across, east passes to west, west to east, south to north, and north down to south. Oh, we got a 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We need to get rid of these. Oh, we got a pair of 8s. 1, 2. Let's keep the 4 though. It's better for a sequence if we have to go to dots. Let's pass those 3. No cracks. So yeah, that's not good. Oh yeah, we need to mix that up. I was thinking we could pass that and not pass 2 honors, but I don't want to pass 1 suit. In Wright-Patterson, passing 1 suit is ill-advised because there are a lot of hands that can use 1 suit. So here we wanted cracks and we got them. We have 2 tiles to pass. Let's give up on the honors. Because we have a pair in there now with the 4. Here's 1, 9. We might even be able to play a gate hand here. Heavenly gates. Because we have the 1s and 9s that gate the sequence. Okay, here we go. Oh, we were looking for 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's break this up with a wind. Okay, so we went across. Now we're going to do right. Or let's see, we went right across left. We're going left. That's why this helper is helpful. Okay, so north passes to west, west to south, south to east, east to north. Okay, we did get a 1 dot. I would hold that. We don't need any pairs in here though. We already have a 3, so these are discards. We needed cracks. These are all discards. We got a crack. That's a keeper. Those can be discarded. I think I would discard them in this order, maybe. I'd keep the red because we could play dragon gates. Let's look at what north got. Oh, an 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, we need a 4 dot in there. We do have a 4 crack for little 2, 4, 6, 8. We do have a pair of 5s. We can get rid of the red dragon. I like to get rid of honors first if I am not going to use them. As a matter of fact, we could probably discard that like that, and probably discard the terminals first too. So there, terminals and honors are typically higher value. So I try to get rid of them early if I'm not going to use them. Okay, so we'll read some of these hands here when we get to each of the hands. This one is Chow Mein, or Chop Suey, number 54 on page 24. 1, 2, 3 in each suit with news and 1 when paired. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. So let's get rid of the 9 bam, actually. Oh, we're done with this. Okay, 9 bam. And now, oh, I know, I was going to use a marker so we remember whose turn it is. So we're going to draw for south. 5 crack. We can keep that and discard the 1 dot. And let's draw for west. This is a concealed hand, I believe. Yep, concealed, concealed. This is a pung hand. We can, if we play gates, we can call for those. We could also play pung chow, which is concealed. This is a pung hand. So we threw a 1 dot. Nobody can take it. Oh, I forgot to say what we were doing here. I think this is probably going to be either news lineup, which is news with 1 win paired and a sequence of 1 to 9 in 1 suit. If we pair up, we could do razzle, which is news We'd have to throw this away, but it's 5 pairs in one suit. This one we're trying for the gate hand. Let me just read that to you. We could do either Heavenly Gates or Dragon Gates. Heavenly Gates is number 32 on page 21. 111 and 999 with a sequence of 2 through 8 and one tile paired in 2 through 8, which we got right there. Then Dragon Gates is 111 or 999. We'd have to throw away a pair of 9s, so I don't like that. I think I'd give up on the red. Let's see. We could also play Pung Chow, which is 4 pungs or chows in a pair in one suit. A chow is 3 in a sequence like this. That's a chow. Or you can get 3 of a kind, which is a pung. So 4 sets in a pair, pungs or chows, any combination. The kicker there is you have to draw your winning tile. That's the hard part about Pung Chow. The other thing that we could consider is a jewel hand for West, this player, because they do have the red dragon, which corresponds to cracks. There's ruby and garnet, number 27 or number 30, but they're very specific tiles. Ruby is 2s, 3s, 4s, 6s, and 8s. We'd have to throw away a pung of 1s and a pair of 9s. Garnet is 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. We'd have to throw away a pung of 1s. So I don't think a jewel hand would be good for them. I think we should draw. Oh, 7 bam. Well, let's get rid of these honors. Let's see. Yep. They do have a lot of honors. A pung, a pair, and these dragons, because honors are more valuable. Let's get rid of the 7 bam and just give it another draw. Let's see what happens. We're going to draw up here. Nobody can take that 7, so let's draw. 4 bam. Okay, they need to get a 4 in here somewhere for little 2, 4, 6, 8. Let me read that to you. That is a mixed suit hand. Anytime you have mixed suits like this, look at these mixed suits. It's pages 23 and 24. Little 2, 4, 6, 8 is number 52. 1 pung each of 2, 4, 6, 8 and a pair of either 2s or 8s. So let's get rid of the red dragon. We're not going to use honors for this player right here. Nobody can take a red, and we need to remember that for this player if they're going to play an honor hand. So North got rid of an honor. That's a sign. Let's draw for East. 3 bam. We already have that. That's not helpful. 1, 2, 3. I think we were going to keep the dots for a fallback plan if this doesn't come in. Let's get rid of the 3 bam, because that for sure is not going to help them. So now we can draw here because nobody can take that 3 bam. Got a 2 crack. That's good. Let's get rid of the 5 bam. And now we can draw for West. Okay, they got an East. That's an honor. We'll keep it. We have to decide now. We've got honors and terminals. Let's get rid of this 1 bam. That's really not a good tile for this situation. I'm still thinking we're going to be better off going with 1 suit and getting rid of these. If we pair up more, we could maybe play Valentine. Valentine is, or even Dazzle or Razzle. So Valentine is, I think 6 pair in 1 suit with corresponding dragon in a pair. And they do have that. 6 pairs of cracks and a pair of red dragons. That's a concealed hand. Razzle is 5 pairs with news. Dazzle is 5 pair with red dragon, all the dragons, and 1 dragon paired. All right, so let's continue. Lots of flexibility there. Oh my goodness, 2 crack. So we need a pair. We already have a pair too, but they need either an additional pair of 2s or 8s. So that's good that we got that. Let's get rid of the 9 bam. and we're going to draw for east. Nobody can take that 9 bam. Oh, we got an east. Now we have news. You know, let's check out the sequence here. I don't think we need this 8. We're kind of at it. Oh, no. Let's get rid of the 3 bam. We don't need that for sure. Okay, now let's draw for south. 9 crack, that is a keeper. We have 1, 2 pair now. I'm thinking probably razzle, news with 5 pair might work for them. Let's discard the 5 bam and draw for west. Oh, they got a west. Okay, now they have a pair. Here's a pung, a pair. So we either need to decide on honors and terminals or 1 suit. Oh, let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 versus 9, 10, 11. Pair. Okay. 1, 2, 3 pair. I think we should give up on the honor idea. Let's see, we have 3 discards here. If we go for dazzle, if we go for all honors, we would have 4 discards. Let's go, well, but hands of honors is a higher value hand. Now let's discard the east. Let's try to go for a win, even if it's a low value. I think that would be better in this situation. If we had more honors, I would switch to honors, but I think we could do well here. Okay, let's draw for north. 7 bam, that's not a good tile for them. The 5 bams have been thrown. Let's throw that. And we can draw for east. 7 dot. That's a sequence. It's a little far. Oh, I would really like to play this chow mein though. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 versus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're even. And they're both single limit hands, both concealed. I think there's more flexibility with 1 suit. Let's give up on chow mein and discard the 3 crack. Let's see, I think I'm going to turn this some. Hopefully that's better. Oh, I don't know. All right. So I threw a 3 crack. This is a concealed hand. We have to draw. 1 dot. That would be a discard. We can draw up here. This is a concealed hand too, so we can't take that. We're going to draw for west. White dragon. Okay, I guess that was a good choice. Let's get rid of this west. And if we pair up, we could always switch back to honors if we pair up these dragons. Let's draw here. South, we don't need that at all. Okay, we just went through the 2nd wall. We are now going into the 3rd wall. This is when you want to really solidify your hand. Maybe make sure you're in one hand as opposed to just in a category. So let's see how it goes. White dragon. Let's discard the 3 bam. And draw for south. 9 bam. That's a discard. And let's draw for west. 8 bam. That would be a discard. Drawing for north. 5 dot. That's not good. There are 5 bams out. Let's throw that and draw for east. 4 dot. Okay, we're gonna discard the 1 bam. We're gonna draw up here, but first I want to see pairs. News with 5 pair. We can get rid of the white dragon. Let's draw 4 south. 8 bam. That would be a discard. Drawing for west. 7 bam, wrong suit. Drawing for north. 8 bam, that's a keeper, maybe. We can discard the 7 bam and draw for east. 9 dot, there's keeper. Let's discard the white dragon. So decisions are going to need to be made pretty quick here. This could be even news lineup. We need a 5 dot and a 6 dot and get rid of a pair in here, or maybe 2. Okay, let's draw for south. South. News and pairs or a sequence. Let's get rid of the 4 bam. Both of these players are cleared to 1 suit with honors, which is a good goal. This one is 2. We're going to draw 3 dot. That would be a discard for them. Drawing for north. 7 crack, discard. Nobody can take it. We're going to draw for east. They got an east. There's a pair. We have to make a decision here. So we need a discard. News lineup. Sequence of 1 and 9 and 1 suit with news and 1 wind paired. So we have news with a wind paired. I think we need to get rid of the pairs. We don't need any pairs in the sequence. We need a 5 dot and a 6 dot. Let's discard the 1 dot and see what happens. Here we go. We're going to draw for south. 9 bam, discard. Drawing for west. 5 crack. Okay, we got pairs going. 1, 2, 3, 4 pair. Let's get rid of this west. That's not helping them. We need a pair in the dragon. We probably can get rid of the 1 crack next because you can't have a pung in there. So we'll have to sacrifice that for dragon. Let's see, that's dazzle. 5 pairs and 1 suit with red, white, and green dragon and 1 dragon paired. Let's draw for north. 8 bam. Okay, good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now there are 2 8 bams out, so this is going to need to be their pair. They need to pung, 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 and we need a pung of 4 bams. So it's coming together for them. Let's throw the 5 dot. I think we can draw for east. They're all really close, actually. I think this one is probably the furthest away because they only have 2 pair. 2 dot. We don't need a pair. Let's get rid of the 4 dot. And draw for south. Red. Don't need it. Discard. Drawing for west. 2 bam. Wrong suit. 2 bam. They're not ready for it. We're going to draw. 2 crack. Okay, that's good. We can't use it all though. We need to make a choice here. Let's get rid of this 2 bam. So they have a choice of either punging the 2 dot or the 2 crack. Let's draw for east. Green dragon. That's a discard. And we're going to draw for south. 9 dot. That would be a discard. Drawing for west. 7 bam. That's the wrong suit. Drawing for north. Evens. 7 dot. Discard. Drawing for east. 4 dot. We don't need a pair. Let's get rid of it. It's already been thrown. Nobody wanted it, unfortunately. Okay, they need to pair up this 4. So let's draw 4 south. 4 bam, wrong suit. Okay, now there's 2 4 bams out. So this player needs, they're going to have to throw that. They need to pair up this 4 crack. They're kind of getting into some trouble there. Let's draw 4 west. 5 dot. That is a discard. We're going to draw now for north. 4 dot. 4 dot. I think 2 4 dots are out. Too late to change to big 2 4 6 8, which is a higher scoring hand. I think we should go ahead and get rid of the 4 bam. If their hand goes dead with the 4 crack, they could always switch to dots. Let's draw for east. 7 dot. We don't need a pair. Let's discard. Okay, we need a 5 dot or a 6 dot to get ready here. Let's draw for south. 6 crack. That is a pair. So they have 1, 2, 3. They got their news. Now we need to look and see what's out to figure out what is the best discard. You want to give yourself as many chances as possible to pair up. Scout the discards. There's a 7 crack and a 3 crack out. Not many cracks. Clearly, there are more players in cracks. Let's get rid of the 7 crack. Nobody can take it, so we're going to draw for west. 3 crack. Okay, so let's keep that and discard the 1 crack. And we'll draw for north. 4 bam. Yeah, they needed a pung, and they were already out, so all the 4 bams are out now. Let's draw for east. 3 bam, that would be a discard for them. They need a 5 dot or a 6 dot to get ready to win. We're going to draw now for south. 3 dot, that's a discard for them. We are now into the 4th wall. This is when you want to decide if you're going to play to win or switch to defense. I think everybody here is close to winning. I would play to win. This player, even though they're ready to pung, they have a weakness with no pair of 4s. So if anybody switches to defense, it should be north. Let's go ahead and draw for west. White dragon, they got their pair. Pair of dragons. Got to have a pair of dragons. 1, 2, 3, 4 pair. So now we have to discard here. There's a 3 crack out. Let's discard that. They're ready to win on a 2 crack. Ready to win on a 2 crack. Here we go. Up here. 3 crack was discarded. 6 bam. We've got a pair of 6s right here. We don't need this. So 6 bam is out. We're going to draw for east. That is a good discard. Drawing for south. 7 dot. Discard. Drawing for west. Green dragon. We got a white dragon already. Let's discard that. And we'll draw for north. Red dragon. Discard. Drawing for east. We need a 5 dot or a 6 dot. 6 bam, wrong suit. Drawing for south. 3 crack. 3 crack, there are 2 out. Let's discard it. Drawing for west. 3 dot, that's a discard. Drawing for north. 9 dot, that's a discard. Drawing for east, 1 crack, discard. Drawing for south, north, don't need it, discard. Drawing for west, 2 bam, that is a discard. And we're going to draw for north, green dragon, discard. We're going to draw for east, 5 dot, they got it. Now they're ready to win on a 6 dot. We'll discard the 2 dot and draw for south, 6 dot, that is a discard, 6 dot, Mahjong for east. So they won with news lineup. Sequence of 1 to 9 with news and 1 win paired. That's a single limit hand. So this player threw it. So they would owe this player, let's see, in Wright-Patterson style, East gets paid double if they win. So this player would pay this player 1,000, and these players would owe 500 points for a single limit hand. And all the scoring for Wright-Patterson style is on page 29. So for the dealer, they'd get paid double for a single limit. A single limit hand is a white chip, which is 500 points, or a nickel. And then if whoever throws it pays double. So they would pay 1,000 points or a dime if you're playing for money. And then let's see, the other players would pay 500 or a nickel. Big money, big money. Let me know what you think about that solitaire game. If you would have made any other decisions than I did, write in the comment section. It's really interesting how everybody sees something a little different, and some people take more risks than others. I think I take more risks than, I like going for big hands, basically. These were all really simple hands, all single limits. That happens sometimes, but if I'm set up for honors, oh yeah, I'll go for it. What about you? What kind of player are you? Do you go for big hands? Do you risk? Do you take risks? Or do you play simple, the quickest win possible? Those simple hands are quick wins, but the big hands bring in big money, big points. So it's kind of an interesting thought process as to which one would win overall after a session. Let me know what you think about all that. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the bell when you do so you get notification for when I post new videos. That way you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or maybe pick up an insight to the game that'll give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next solitaire for Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg, may all your picks be keepers.